Good morning. Welcome to another lesson of the Good Values Club. Today, we are going to talk about all the values. All the values of truth, love, peace, right action, and non-violence. I hope you have not forgotten. Let's try again. Truth, love, peace, right action, and non-violence. Again, truth, love, peace, right action, and non-violence. So, before we start the story, let's do the silent sitting. Let us calm our minds. So, let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you are ready, gently close your eyes. Imagine there is a light in front of you. Bring this light into your forehead, in your brain, and think that you will always have good thoughts, positive thoughts in your mind, good thoughts in your mind. Next, take this light to your eyes. Your eyes shall see good things. Watch good programs. Take this light to your lips. May your lips speak kind words, polite words. Words that are useful. Words that make other people happy. Kind words. Now take this light to your hands. Let these hands do good deeds. Let them help the people in your house. The people in your society. Take this light to your feet. Let these feet take you to places that are good for you. Now take this light to the most special people in your life. Your parents, your carers, your grandparents, to your friends, to your brothers and sisters, to your whole family, to your extended family, uncles, aunties, cousins. Take this light to the people on your street, to the people in your town, to the people in your country. Now take this light to the whole universe. Far and wide, far and wide. Now bring this light back into your room. Think of the values that you are learning. Think of all the lessons you have done in the Good Values Club. Things you have learned from the Good Values Club, from your parents, from your teachers, from your elders, all the good things you have learned. Treasure them. Keep them with you. For they are the most important treasure, the best treasure you can have in this world. A treasure that nobody else can take away from you. Even the thieves can't rob this treasure of yours. All this treasure which is free. Now gently bring this light back to your brain. And then let it travel to your heart, where it will stay for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, till you do silent sitting daily. Let it stay with you. And gently, very, very gently, start coming back to the room. Listen to the music. Don't open your eyes, just listen to the music. You are the most wonderful people in the world. You are special. You are lucky you are doing this silent sitting. This will make you a good person. This will make you a kind person. This silent sitting will remove all your troubles. Slowly and gently, listen to the music. Slowly and gently. Keep listening to the music till the end. Gently open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's silent sitting. Children, I've got a very short story for you today. A lot of discussion, a lot of talk. It's a very special story. It's the story about all the values. In the Good Values Club, we learn about the 5 values of truth, love, peace, right action, and non-violence. And we have the 5 fruits. We'll talk about those later on. Once there was a wise man who was sitting on the edge of a river. He was looking into the river and he was with some people. he was telling the people about the values hidden in our character. Character means the type of people we are. Happy people, kind people, proud people, angry people. We can have all these qualities and we can have those characters. That's called character, what you're made of. He explained that the parents are very important in our lives. And parents spend time with their children. Just like your parents, many of you. They take special interest in you. When the Good Values Club was there, they used to come and drop you there and pick you up as well. All this hard work. I know one family who used to walk right from nearly Harrison Road all the way to the Good Values Club. They used to have a good walk. And on the way, the parents used to talk to them about values. So there are many parents who take interest of their children. That's what he was saying. He said that the parents, the teachers should teach them about honesty, devotion, love, humility. Last week we did empathy, duty. While he was talking to them, one of the people, parents, said, "Sir, what use are these values to the children? What's the use of teaching them?" He said, "Why?" He said, when the children grow up, all around them, they will find people who are not doing the right thing. Even now, you find a lot of people in this world. You can see many of them on the television as well. People not following the values. So what's the point? Because everybody, not everybody, mostly people want to run after money, wealth. It says here in the real world, might is right. That means people who are strong, who have got power, that they can take stuff away from the people who are good, kind. So there are some people. So he said, what's the point of teaching these values to these children? Because that's what they're going to see in the world. That's what they're going to learn. So why should... And that's the thinking of many, many parents for the children. The wise men replied, if we were to think of all the bad values out there, if we're just thinking of bad values, then why we should complain? Which means that what's the point of talking about bad values all the time? Then you shouldn't complain because you're also bad. We need to teach our children from what is right and what is wrong. That's what the wise man said. We need to teach the children what is right. This is right, this is wrong. And we do that all the time. Your parents do it all the time. Your teachers do it all the time. I used to do it when I was a teacher. Tell the children, no. This is quiet time. This is learning time. Or this is playground voice, classroom voice. So all the time teachers teach you all these values. If we give them the right values, surely they will become good citizens. And I know many children who used to come to my Good Values Club about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, are today parents, and they have lovely children, and they are all, every one of them has become a doctor, a lawyer, a pharmacist, or a good position everywhere. and good values more than that. All jobs are good. On the other hand, if we don't bother to teach the children good values, then who will? Who will teach? If I don't teach you, if the teachers don't teach you, your parents don't teach you, then who will? I know one person who will. Your friends. Your friends teach you values all the time. But if you have good friends, you learn good values. If you have bad friends, you have bad values. You learn bad values. The man argued, "But sir, these children won't even remember these values. They won't remember what we have taught them. It's a waste of time." Waste of time? Asked Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar, is it waste of time? No. If it was waste of time, then why would I be making these lessons? Because I know that whatever I tell the children, whether they respond now or not doesn't matter, but it's not a waste of time. The wise man smiled and said to one of the child, "Go and bring me a fistful of whatever you can find in the riverbed." Remember, they were sitting near the river? So this child, the boy went and he brought 2 stones covered with water and sand. And the wise man said, "Touch them and tell me how they feel." This person, he gave it to that man. So that man, he touched them and he said, they are cold and wet. They are cold and wet. The wise man said, "Let them dry in the sun." You know, it's a hot weather today, yesterday and the day before. Within few seconds, within few minutes, they were all dry. Now he said, "Hold them in your hand." He held them. "Are they still cold?" Yeah, he said, "Yes, they're cold." He said, "Now rub the 2 together." He started rubbing. Ooh. After he had rubbed them for a few minutes due to friction, they were hot. And he said, "No, go more. And he went on hitting so hard. And suddenly there were sparks from the stones. I don't know if you can see the sparks. There. I can see. I can smell it as well. Sparks. Stones. Do they have sparks inside? How come when I rub these 2, the sparks come out? And they're hot. He said, "Did you see the sparks inside those stones?" That spark, my friend, is a value. Just like these sparks. You don't see them now. But when the right time comes, just like how you have rubbed the 2 stones, when the thoughts will rub against each other, there will be sparks of values. When there are situations where you need the values, for example, if there's something nice the child sees in the shop, but the child doesn't have the money to buy. So the child will go and he may pick the thing up and see it. At that important time, that child will remember the story told by Mr. Kumar, which said, do not steal. He'll put it back there. Or he'll say, my mom taught me not to do this. Those values are inside, hiding in there. At the right time, they will come. They leave a deep impression away in our minds. Spark. That's the name of the story. The Spark. Again, this is from the Sunray books. Thank you for allowing us to do this story. The Spark. Now, children, I'm going to talk to you about a few things. Right. Let's see. I'm going to start. I've got some statements here. We'll start with this one. And I'm going to explain you this one. Now, by the way, all these cards are there to download. If you want to print them and put them in your room or discuss with your parents, you can do that. Let's start with the first one. It says, love, love. Now, the thing is, in our body, which is the most important organ of our body? The heart. The heart. Because without the heart, we won't be there. So heart is the most important part of our body. Same way, love is the most important part. It says here, love, your heart is filled with love. Every cell in the human body is filled with love. That means every bit of our body is filled with love. It is this love that fills the entire universe. That's why when we do the silent sitting, and I ask you to take the light to the whole universe, because love is there from our body to the whole Leicester, the whole of England, the whole world and the universe. Everywhere is filled with love. When we do the silent sitting, we invite that love to come and sit in our heart and be more and more and more. And it is this love that will bring all the values. That is why the silent sitting is very important. So what is the most important value? Love. If the value of love is there, everything is there. So I hope you have understood this. Now, the next card is, it says, love. When we have love in our thoughts, it comes out as truth. Because we'll never tell a lie. Love with feeling is peace. Love feeling always gives you peace. When people love you, how do you feel? Nice and peace. Love in action is right conduct. That means when you do any action with love, it always be a right action. You will do it the right way. And finally, love with understanding is non-violence. Let's look at the next one. Right conduct. Now I know these are hard words, but I will explain you in simple words. It says, before you do any activity, Before you say anything, before you do anything, you have to think, is it good or is it bad? Think, is it good? Is it bad? Is it right? Is it wrong? Your mom is calling you. Is it right that you should ignore her? Is it wrong? Think, and then you will get the right answer. Your heart will tell the right answer. And then you'll have the right decision, not the wrong decision. Lovely, isn't it? You have to see whatever action you do. Is it true? Is it loving? Is it peaceful? Is it non-violent? That's how the values have to be practiced, the right conduct. And all the 5 values of love, peace, truth, right conduct, right action, all of them together will make you non-violent person. Now, in our Good Values Club, I want you to remind you again. The value of love is shown by a strawberry because it's shaped like a heart, is red in color, and it is sweet. Pear is peace because P-E-A-C-E and P-E-A-R. The nearly spelling is same. But a pear is a cooling fruit. And to be peaceful, you need a cool mind. Then we have truth, which is the apple. And you know, when the scientist was sitting under a tree, an apple fell on his head, and he got the truth about gravity. And which one is missing? This one. Cherries. Have you ever bought cherries in the supermarket? They always come in 2. 2 eyes to look at good things, right action. 2 ears to listen to good things. 2 lips to speak good things. 2 hands to do good things. So, 2 cherries for right conduct or right action. And all these together are grapes, small grapes. That's how you have the 5 values. Now, I want to tell you another small story. And this story is about truth. Now, there were a group of blind men, and they heard that there is a strange animal who is coming to town. They can't see anything. All they can do is hear, speak. They can't see anything. So they heard an animal, a strange animal is coming. And that animal is called, I know you know that animal, but they didn't know, an elephant. They heard a strange animal is coming. So they say, we can't see it, but we can feel it. Let's all go and see this animal. So they all went to see the animal. Now, here they are. They were looking at the animal. The first one went to the trunk. He started feeling the trunk. Oh, he said, it's thick. It's thick. It's like a snake. An elephant is a snake, stick like a snake. And then the second one was touching the ears, and the elephant was flapping the ears. And he put his hand round the ear. Ah, it is flat. Ah, I can feel the wind, he said. I can feel the wind. This animal is like a fan. It's flat. And it's like an ear. A fan. The third one was touching the legs. I was trying to grab them. And he was feeling all around. It's not like a snake. It's not thick like a snake. It's thick. It's more thicker than that. It's more like a pillar. It's like a tree. So this creature is like a tree. And then the next blind man, he put his hand, and wherever he put his hand, he could feel the hard skin. And it was flat, and his hand was just moving as far as possible. It was not finishing. And he said, "Oh, an elephant is like a wall. It's a wall." And the last blind man got hold of his tail. Small, thin one. "Ha ha ha," he said, "it's like a rope." So all the 5 blind people, they sat together and they started discussing. Now, are they right or are they wrong? What is the truth? The value of truth. If the first one comes and tells you it's thick like a snake, and then another one says like a fan, and another one he says like a tree and a wall, is it true or is it not true? What will you say? What each one of them saw was true. But that was not the whole story, because an elephant is made of all those together. Many times we do not see the truth because we only see one part of the truth. We don't see the whole picture. We are like the blind people, only looking at one bit. If somebody is being naughty with you, why is that person being naughty? Something must have happened. But it's your duty as good values children to ignore the bad qualities of others. Don't call anybody bad. Nobody is bad. Everybody is good. Because we don't know the whole story. And you are the best children in the world. I wish one day we can all meet again. Anyway, I think 26 lessons are over. I am waiting. One day, let's do a Zoom call and everybody meet on the Zoom call and do a little program. One day. Okay, children. Now let's look at your poster, your quote for the today is, "Together we can change the world with our good values." Together we can change the world with our good values. The 5 values. That is our quotation. Many times we may not be able to change the whole world, but we can change our world. We can change our world. When we change our world, then we'll find that others around us will change as well. So, what are you going to do as activity? The first activity is go and find some 2 stones and show them to your adults and try to see if they can spark. If you can get a spark. Try it, but don't hurt yourself. Do it in presence of your parents. Let your parents show you how to do it. Maybe your parents can do it for you and show you the spark. There, and show you the spark. And then you can explain to them that you have got loads of sparks inside you. And each one is a spark of your values. So you're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to draw lots of sparks and all the good values you have in those sparks. I want you to draw and color them. And see how many sparks are hidden inside you. That's the first activity. Second activity. You can download all these, either in A4 size, and if you don't want to do that, I have made them into small cards as well, and there is a worksheet with all. You can cut them and try and read them and ask your parents to explain you what it means. It says, oh, I forgot to show you this one. Yeah, these 3. Sorry, I didn't make the big ones. What is that? Okay, it says peace. Ways to achieve peace. It says, if you want peace, watch less TV. Avoid violent computer games. Avoid wrong action. Avoid means don't do that. Avoid negative talk. And eat fresh food. So, and if there is no peace, then that's where there is no peace. It says angry, loud, irritated people, impatient people, restless people, and fearful. No peace. And the ways to achieve peace is creating stillness of the mind by silent sitting, focusing on the light, which we do. And another activity is you can download this sheet. That's a person with the love in his heart. And I've got the 5 values, and you have to cut them and stick them at the right place. And then you can draw one of your own and maybe put all the sparks in here if you would like to. So these are few of the activities. Let's have the song now. Are you all ready to listen to the song? And the song is our usual, which says, if you wish for love, you have to be loving. If you wish for peace, you have to be peaceful. And if you wish for truth, you have to be truthful. Together, they give a valuable light. Let's start. Come on. If you wish for love, you have to be loving. If you wish for peace, you have to be peaceful. If you wish for truth, you have
You have to be joyful if you wish for bliss. You have to be blissful if you wish for friends. You have to be friendly. Together they give a valuable life. If you wish for love, you have to be loving. If you wish for peace, you have to be peaceful. If you wish for truth, you have to be truthful. Together they give a valuable life. If you wish for joy, you have to be joyful. If you wish for bliss, you have to be blissful. If you wish for friends, you have to be friendly. Together they give a valuable life. Beautiful children, with all your values. You smart children. Be happy. Stay happy until we meet next week, same time on Saturday. Thank you very much. Goodbye.